Howdy. I've got a story for you. Thought somebody might enjoy. We bought a potbelly pig about 32 years ago. Pretty close. Didn't know nothing about it. I knew something about hogs, nothing about potbelly pigs. And apparently the lady we bought her from didn't know anything about them because she was feeding it horse feed and everything else. And regular hog rations, which makes them turn into big fat hogs, especially when they're still growing. You have to feed them Missouri porcine to keep them small. Anyway, we didn't know any better, so when we got her home, we had Reese cups, little minis, the Sam's version of the Reese cups. Anyway, she wanted one. One of us gave her one. She loved them. Well, that became her name, is Reese. And she was a beloved pig for years. Well, I've got two stories in this. One is simple. It's hilarious. I wish we'd had video back then on phones. Didn't even have phones, so, Well, we didn't. Some people might have. But we were their grandfathers. We had a halter on her and or harness, had a leash on her. And we were going to do something right there close to her, so I tied her to the plastic chair that was sitting there like you see around pools and stuff, You can sit in them, but don't wiggle or you'll be on the ground, plastic chairs. Tracy told me, she says, that's probably not a real good idea. And I said, oh, it'll be all right. As soon as she feels tension on that leash, she'll be fine. Well, story of my life, she wasn't fine. When she felt it, she did stop pulling. However, the chair fell over and bumped her upon her tush. And apparently bumping a pig on her tush is signs for go and go fast. Well, she took off. Well, the chair is in high pursuit of her as she sees it and keeps bumping her in the butt. Well, I'm in chase of the pig. And this pig is flat flying. I don't know if you've ever chased a pig, but they can book it. I'm looking for help from her and her grandfather to, kind of get the pig, in, kind of shoo her this way or that way to, keep her somewhat out of the road and give me a half a chance to get a hold of her. Well, all they could do is laugh. I mean, belly laugh. Rolling on the ground just about laughing. They were both hurting from laughing at me so hard. And I'm getting madder by the minute. I'm like a wed hen, if ever there was one. Because they are not helping me. They are just laughing at me. And this pig is going wild, running. I mean, she's scared to death because you just got to picture, she's on the leash like a dog. So every run step she makes, that chair is going ka-funk up against her tush. Well, that just kicks her into high gear every time. I'm telling you, when something hits the tush of a pig, that means run for all your life. And screaming bloody murder. She was screaming bloody murder. Sure, everybody in the neighborhood wondered who was killing the pig. Well, finally, long story made short, she got tired. I had long since been tired, but she finally got tired enough that I could catch her. Once I caught her, she and I both laid down on the ground and consoled each other over the whole situation and rested. And the entire time, her grandfather and her have not quit laughing. I mean, they're gasping for air, which we are too. We're exhausted. They're exhausted from laughing at us. So that was my first experience with a pig.